Feel it coming in the air. Streets everywhere. Anything that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Hey, hey, hey. We gonna run this town. We are. Yeah, I say yeah, we are. I don't know why. Ever since I watched what are they called? Reasonable Doubt. And that was the name of the episode, Run This Town. That been on my mind. You know what? Tomorrow on my way to work, I'm going to blast that. We are. Yeah, I say yeah, we are. The nation, pleasure, allegiance. Yes. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome back to the Operation Hill 100 channel where we do what? Focus on healing, humor, and hot motherfucking topics. What's up, nosy motherfuckers? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? As you enter the building, please, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. Do not forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. We got some hot topics to get into, baby. We got some hot topics to get the fuck into, okay? Hold on. Let me send, because my good sister was supposed to come visit me, and she did not. So let me see if I can send her that text to see if she'll tune the fucking. And y'all see the name of the motherfucking live. Am I the drama? We're going to figure out who the drama is on this live. We are going to figure out who the drama is on this live because there's a lot going on. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure as you enter, you hit the thumbs up so we can get this thing motherfucking rolling. Hey, TTG, let's get this thing rolling. I want to get to the hot topics. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you were all able to. Let me see if I can find it. I hope you were all able to go catch up on what am I looking for? Oh, my show reviews. So I'm gonna drop in the chat I'm gonna drop the links for the playlist for my show reviews because I want you guys to tune in. Because I don't want to hear no, oh, I didn't know you was watching that. I didn't know you what was going on. Let's start with Reasonable Doubt. So I'm reviewing Reasonable Doubt. It's a show on Hulu, and I want you guys to tune fucking. I'm up to episode number 3. I have reviewed 3 episodes thus far. They're only up to 3 episodes. Here's a playlist here in the chat. You guys check that out. Hey, yo, Linda, you here for the drama? That's the playlist right there. I just left in the chat. Also, I'm reviewing Deb's House. Shout out to me. Why a young lady that's on Deb's House, Ashley, why she had hit me and she follows me on the Hill and Hearts page, and she had hit me up to say, you know, she loved my review and she wants to book a Hill and Hearts session. So that made me so excited. Shout out Ashley. Maybe I should send her a live, right? But in any event, I'm sending the playlist for Deb's House, Reasonable Doubt, because these are the shows that I will be reviewing, and I want y'all to tune in. I want y'all to tune the fuck in because it's gonna be lit. Okay, so let's get into today's hot topics. All right, let's roll. We're gonna start off with today because you know we are. Yeah, I say it. We are. This is Rock Nation, pleasure, allegiance. So we're gonna start off with your boy who used to be Rock Nation, right? Your man Ye. Oh, Lord. Yay. So your man Ye is back, and your man Ye put out a hit list. Your man Ye put out a list. Well, rather, let me not say a hit list, but your man Ye put out a list of folks that he feels has betrayed him. So we're going to go through Ye's list and see what he feels and why he feels that way so we can get to the bottom of some things, okay? So let's look at what Ye said here. It says, Kanye West reveals a list of people who he feels like betrayed him. What y'all think Harriet Tubman did to end up on this list? Let's get to the list. I am in pain that no one person can fix. The betrayal. Kim Kardashian. I Show Speed. Who is that? Diddy. Ty Dolla $ign. Harriet Tubman. Northwest. I thought it's my bestie, Miss Westie. What? Okay. Pusha, I'm guessing that's Pusha T, Freddie Gibson, Kid Cudi, Curious George. Who the hell is Curious George? If somebody could let me know about that person. Donald Trump, Pete Davidson. Well, you know, Pete with the meat was digging in your mental health when he was 10, came out the frame. Patrick Starr, I have no idea who that is. LeBron James, King Von, rest in peace. And don't bring up Vaughn. Don't bring up Vaughn. Don't bring up Vaughn. Do not bring up Vaughn and Don, okay? Playboy Cardi, James Murray, and Adolf. I'm guessing Hitler. Like, I don't fucking know. Kanye. Y'all come get y'all man. You see what TCG said, and I'm inclined to be Kanye. Here you go again. Who's a YouTuber? Adolf? Adolf is a YouTuber, TCG? Okay, so I don't know what he did to Ye, but y'all see Ye back is on his bullshit. He said Northwest betrayed him. Now, I don't know how Northwest would betray him, and that's his daughter. In any event, wasn't they singing, "This my bestie, Miss Westie"? So how did we get to the betrayal? But again, Kanye will just come out and say anything. You see, he got Kim at the top of the list, so I don't really know. Kanye, stop. Kanye, stop. Kanye, stop. Kanye, stop. Okay? Kanye, stop. But you know what? We can't get you to stop. They was trying to say word on the curb was that Kanye was doing all of that because he wanted out of some of them contracts. So he tried to play like a nut job. So, he can do what he needs to do. I said, Kanye, if that was the case, you did an excellent job because you have made me believe that you have you have wooed me, baby. I do believe that you are a nut job. So now let's move on to another nut job. Speaking of, we are. Yeah, I say, yeah, we are. This is Rock Nation, Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, Tiffany said Curious George is a monkey with the yellow hat. I thought he meant real Curious George. And TCG said, I Show Speed is a YouTuber. Come on, Kanye. Come on. Hey, Miss Colleen, my nosy neighbors back in the business. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. Hit the thumbs up on the video. Hit the thumbs on the video. Let's go up on another one. This person wasn't Rock Nation, but they were Rockefeller, and they're another motherfucking nut. So let's get into your new man. Oh, God, I'm so tired of this one here, but I don't know, he's good content. At this point, he's good content because every minute, every second, he here with some bullshit. So let's see what he's doing now. Y'all get your man. Okay. Dame Dash said he's taking legal action and suing Charlamagne Tha God and The Breakfast Club, claiming they damaged his reputation during a recent viral interview. Now, y'all know we talked about the recent viral interview. Let's get it together. Hey, Mo, how you doing, my nosy neighbor girl? Talk about leave my guy Ye alone. Absolutely not. He's a nut job. He's going on a sick and shut-in list. Listen, y'all hit the thumbs up on the video. Hit the thumbs up on the video. Hit the thumbs up on the video. Let's see what your man Dame talking about.
The Breakfast Club. But I also sent the demand letter to Pause, the Chris Brown lawyer, and everyone that was in that whole circle and scene. The thing is, we on the radio. So if you say I got dirty sneakers playing tonight and they can't see it, then they're going to think I got on dirty sneakers. And it's going to get into the algorithm. Dame has on dirty sneakers. I don't want to hear that when I got on new sneakers. The people that have been with me, and I think it's been illegal the way they've been with me, I'm not going to take it to the street because I'm not in the street. I look at what the President Donald Trump does. He sues people. What I didn't like is that they were lying. Oh. I didn't like that no matter what they saw, they were saying the opposite and putting a negative slant on it and not celebrating it. And what I really didn't like is the way they had interviewed Ben Shapiro, someone that triggers our culture constantly. They gave him the utmost respect. They let him talk. I mean, it was almost like they were kissing his ass. Why I'm suing the Breakfast Club. But I also sent the demand letter to
Dame, at this point, Dame, you know what? We are. Yeah. Is it Rockefeller Rock Nation that drove all these fucking people crazy? Because at this point, Dame, come on, Dame. Oh my God, TTG said, I'm tired of Dame. My son got his jibs fixed though. And Tiffany said, I can't with that Dame. Mo said, Team Dame. Okay, so we know what Mo was into. Got it. Miss Colleen said he was a complete ass on that interview. He also said he was going to sue Claudia Jordan. And Mo said, yeah, Dame, go for the pockets. Listen. At this point, these people don't have nothing to do. They reaching for the stars and they said, listen, what you ain't going to do is stop me from being able to do what I need to do. So therefore, we're going to get this together. But hold on. I think we got another nut we got to add to the list. Now, the reason why I don't want to necessarily call this person a nut, because I did not watch the whole interview in its entirety. So I do not really know if they a nut, but just by looking at the headlines, it looked like you done said some nutty shit, right? In any event, ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget to hit the thumbs up on this video. Do not forget to hit the thumbs up on this video. And let's talk about another loon that we have in the Biz Not E. This interview actually came out today. Once again, I didn't watch the whole interview, so I cannot say if you are a loon. So we're going to listen together and y'all let me know what y'all think about what this brother then said here that I think then irritated my asshole. It says, yikes. Chris said he did everything for Ashanti and her mom, so her only sending a text and flowers after Irv's passing wasn't appropriate. She didn't attend the funeral or call him. He said Chris Gotti speaks on his disappointment in Ashanti for not physically visiting him after Irv's death. Says she was only Murder Inc. because of him. She should know better. So let's see what Chris talking in the interview.
Since everything, because I saw that you were upset with her when she sat down with Angie Martinez and she said that.
Yeah, I was upset because we haven't spoke in person after Irv's passing. And I promise you, I'm the reason she was murdering. Irv made the records, but Irv would have never got to that point if I don't do what I did. For her not to call me after Irv's passing, she texts me, that don't feel right. Her mother, Tina, that don't feel right. You understand? Like, I did everything for them. Never did I get one thing in return. Don't count tickets because I could get that myself.
I did want to ask you about the funeral because Hov came to the funeral.
Yes.
I thought Ashanti came to the funeral.
She
too?
did not. She sent some flowers.
Okay. What about Joe?
Joe was there late.
Got you.
He left his fathers and got to us late. I seen him at the end when it was almost over.
I was going to ask you, he mentioned the flowers, and I know Ashanti had posted a statement online. I know you said that you want to talk in person, but like, did that provide any sort of comfort for you guys in that moment, just having things show up there from her?
I mean, I got sick over Irv, man. I got sick physically after he literally in the hospital, like, and what is it? It's stress. What's the stress? It's my brother. He's here right now, like, but I got through it. So when you say that with the flowers, it's a good gesture. I won't go further than that. And I don't want to be disrespectful to her because she probably thinks it's good, but she should know better that she had to talk to me physically. Actually, she should come see me physically. I love Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? That's like little sis, for real, for real. We took care of her. She confessed to me one day afterwards, and she thanked me for everything we did for her, because now she's out there by herself, and she's getting all type of indecent proposals. Let's leave it at that, right? Because that's what this industry is. Let's not make any sugarcoating about it. It's an attractive young lady. She wants to make music. What could you do with this? You want that beat? Okay, let's go over here. And she told me, thank you. She thanked me for always taking care of it. On Versus, you know, she's with Nelly. Shout out Nelly. I have no problem with these, nothing. I fuck with Nelly. But on Versus, the day of Versus, he pulls up and I said, what do you want to do? I'll roll this nigga off the stage. She said, no, I'll give you the sign if there's a problem. But that's the day they got back together. That's why you don't get in the middle of relationships. It's different. That's why I never got in it when Irv and her were together. I never did. I just tried to keep it cool with them and keep the business moving.
Damn, that's crazy. I could have sworn it was reported that she went to the funeral. Okay, so she just sent you a text.
Nah. Yeah, they lied. They did put a report that she was there. They lied. Again, she probably got a good publicist or something. You know, she should have came and said it was for my mother.
Yeah.
That's the part that's deeper than just what it is. She knows that. She knows, Nene. All bets is off when it's death. It's over. Nothing Irv could say, nothing no more. It's over. Why can't you? And again, if it's because of your husband, you could come see me and talk to me. I could see you at a show. What's the difference? That's how I look at it, me personally.
Yeah.
She had said that she tried to, there was an olive branch or whatever that she tried to extend or was extended, but it wasn't received well. So you think that that's why she kind of...
She texted me. I wasn't in the mood for texting. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
She got to understand that too. If I show you the date, she texts me, it's late. So just put this in without me going deep. He's gone, and then I get a text after he's gone a couple days. No, nothing else. She got my number. She could, like,
You would have appreciated a call.
I would have appreciated a visit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand.
Like I said, we did a lot. She could say whatever she wants about a relationship, whatever, but she can't lie about her career. Who can?
You and Ashanti been able to talk since everything? Because I saw that you were upset with her when she sat down with Angie Martinez.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, we got to discuss this, right? Before I say my part, let me go to the chat and look how miraculously your girl done showed up for her girl. Hey, Stephanie, my nosy ass neighbor. Ashanti is Stephanie's girl. So it just is so coincidental her behind showed up at this moment. Mo said Ashanti is dead wrong. She should have been there. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Irv made that girl. Miss Colleen said, why do people think they're entitled to anything? Who the fuck are you? And Tiffany said they're obsessed with Ashanti. I'm going to read something. I'm going to read the true meaning of integrity. It says here, the true meaning of integrity is being honest, sincere, and consistently adhering to strong moral and ethical principles, even when it's difficult or no one is watching. It involves an inner sense of wholeness, from the Latin word integer, signifying a family who is internally consistent, trustworthy, and acts in alignment with their values, rather than being driven by self-interest or hypocrisy. Right. And for me, that's what this symbolizes, right? That's what this symbolizes. While I understand 100% why Ashanti stayed away from Irv Gotti, I actually went live and gave him a whole mouthful about how disrespectful he was towards her and why the fuck she should never speak to him again, and how he was a fuck nigga about the bullshit that he did. All of that can be true, but other things can be true at the same time. And at the end of the day, me personally, this is just my personal views. I can't speak to anybody else. I carry integrity on my back. You know, I know, Steph, not too much on your sis, but I got to give it to her a little bit, right? I carry integrity on my back. I don't forget what nobody does for me. I promise y'all, I don't forget what nobody do for me. Nobody on this planet. The other day, I went to get my hair done, right? And when I was with the beautician, shout out Lorraine Lorraine's Luxury Beauty Salon. Y'all go get your hair done there. That's my girl. She ate me up the other day and get ready to eat me up again next week. She do not play about that hair. I don't mean eat me up physically. I mean eat me up hair-wise, right? But anywho, matter of fact, let me drop her IG in the chat. But in any event, what I was saying was that she and I were having a conversation, and she's been doing my hair since 2019 off and on, right? And I was sharing with her some health concerns and yada, yada. Y'all know about that last video, right? And she gave me some really, really nice and encouraging words. She gave me some really nice, beautiful and encouraging words, right? So she posted me on her IG after she did my hair, and I reposted it, right? And after I reposted it, everybody was hitting me up saying, where the fuck you get your hair done, because it looks so good. So I was giving them her information. So I hit her up to say, girl, expect some new clientele, because everybody is hitting me up about you doing my hair. So she hit me back to say, thank you, Khadija. She said, but let me say something. You know, don't forget what I told you in the message. And I said, let me tell you something, Lorraine, I would never forget what you said, because you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. You know, she has been very beautiful and cordial to me, but she ain't one of my closest friends. So her giving me the feedback that she gave me that day, when she didn't have to take time out of her day to do that, she could have just curled my hair, collected her bread, and what the fuck about her business. But she made sure to give me that feedback. And then she also made sure to reiterate it after the fact. She didn't have to do that. Nobody has to do anything the fuck for you. Nobody. Not one person on this planet. Your parents do everything they can and they relinquish your ass to the world. And after that, you're on your motherfucking own. Nobody has to do nothing for you. So when somebody does everything for you, how the fuck dare you not hold them in high regard? Now, granted, they may do some things that you don't like. They may do some things that you don't agree with. So again, when Irv Gotti was on his fuck shit, of course, no, Ashanti should not have been cordial. Ashanti should not have been nice, because bitch, you ain't cordial and you ain't nice. You want your ass kissing your balls licked because you did me a favor, and that's not fair to me. You don't have to hold it on me because you did something. You just have to know I'm a woman of integrity that's going to hold up my end of the bargain because of what you did for me. You use our romantic relationship against me. That's why Irv was on some fuck shit. The reason why I agree with Chris, because Chris' whole point is I got nothing to do with that part of it. That relationship part, that disrespect that came after the relationship, all of that y'all went through, that don't got shit to do with me. But Ashanti, you know the things that I did for you personally. You know the way that my family took your family in. You know how we contributed to your career. So to now have this happen and you don't show the fuck up for us, that's a smack in the fucking face. That is a smack in the face, and it speaks a lot to your integrity. Because again, if you did not want to speak to Irv, be bothered with Irv, I get it. I get it. He used your romance. He weaponized your romantic relationship and he disrespected the dog fuck out of you. So I got that, Ashanti. I'm here for all of that. But at the end of the day, behind the scenes, not only was he finagling and moving things so you can be the woman you are today, so was the rest of the fuck his family. So now with him dead and gone, the least you could have did was when and faced them and thanked them, if nothing else, not even him. And like he said, you couldn't even come talk to my mother. But I think, Ashanti, the reason why you didn't want to show the fuck up, because you know you was fucking that lady husband and you was lying saying you wasn't fucking him. And then when it all came out that you was fucking him and you trying to uphold this good girl. I don't do nothing. I'm just from Long Island. I just try to be good and great. And now that shit has spilt the fuck out and spilt the fuck all over. And you want to keep your good girl image. So you decided not to show it. But I'm going to do what I think is right. I'm going to go online and leave a air quotes a message for the world to see so they can think I said it. Because that's what Angie said. Oh, the message you left, that was so heartfelt. That was so beautiful. The world all was fucking falling all over and Google and goggling about that message. That message don't mean a motherfucking thing if ain't no action behind it. And you're a whack ass bitch for that. I'm sorry, Ashanti, you was whack for that. Now, again, if you did not want to engage Irv, that's fine. That's fine. Irv has been disrespecting you publicly for the longest. So if you did not want to engage him, got it. I don't got to deal with you. But now that he's up there pushing up daisies, he's dead and stinking. You cannot act like you're oblivious to what he did for your career. And like what Chris said, what we all fucking did to see you be successful and be the woman you are today. Because Nelly wouldn't have been thinking about your motherfucking ass if you wasn't the Ashanti that they built the fuck up. You dead fucking wrong. You dead ass wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You fucking wrong. You is wrong. Because again, if you didn't want to deal with Irv nastiness and all that, that's fine. That's fine. But Chris, don't give me he leading with that. I've always heard good things about Chris Gotti. I used to date a person that hung around their crew, quote, intimately. So they always said, Chris is a good guy. And like he said, I don't get you on Irv shit. That's y'all shit. But at the end of the day, you know how much my family sacrificed for you to be great because we believed in you, ho. And that's why you're the woman you are today. That's why you have the opportunity. That's why you got the nigga you got today. Let's be clear. So Ashanti, come on. Come on. You dead wrong. You dead wrong. And you need to be called to the carpet. And the same way, God rest his soul, but the same way I curled Irv Gotti, Ralph Crampton looking at the carpet when he fucked up. Let me call you up here too. Ashanti, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You got to come to the carpet, sis. You got to come to the carpet. Your feet got to be held to the fire. You need to go and physically pay your respects to that fucking family. Pay your respects to that family. Do it the right way. Do it the right way. And again, after that, let it be what it be, that the chips fall where they may. Even if you're not saying you want to engage with his kids and his ex-wife, you don't have to do that with them. But at least his brother and his siblings and his mother, they are the people that got behind him to help him support you. And you fucking know that. You know that. I don't like it. I don't like it. So Ashanti, you better fix it. You better fix it. Because I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Hey, step to the left. The other step says, say it again. Because come on. It's fuck shit. It's fuck shit. You don't do that. You don't treat people like that. You don't. You don't. No, it's not necessarily about, it's about integrity. It's about standing solid in who you are. I don't forget what people do for me. I do not forget what people do for me ever in this lifetime, because I know that nobody got to do shit for you. Even your parents, they raise you and then they relinquish you, go out into the world. So if you got parents that's still saying as a grown-ass motherfucker, I still care about you, love you, that's them doing something for you. Be grateful, be thankful. Come on. So Ashanti, I don't like it. I don't like it. Fix it. Okay, so Chris, I'm gonna watch the whole interview tomorrow because I really, really like you. They said you are a man of integrity, and I don't deny that you are. I don't deny that you are. So I'm going to watch the whole interview before the week is out because I want to see what you had to say. I want to see what you had to say. But hold on, I know that y'all, we don't like to. Hey, Linda said you are 1,000% right. I know that. We talking about the drama tonight, right? We talking about the drama tonight. So let's get into it. We got one more story where. Listen, it fucking, people crazy. People crazy. Let's get into the new drama. Okay, here we go. You gotta pray just to make it today. It says an Allerton mother in the Bronx is demanding justice after her 11-year-old daughter was violently attacked while walking her 3-month-old puppy home from school. According to surveillance footage, a group of young people surrounded the girl, threw her to the ground, and repeatedly punched her, even kicking her puppy during the assault. A bystander eventually stepped in to stop the beating. The child, who has epilepsy, suffered a seizure during the attack and was rushed to the Jacoby Hospital with multiple injuries to her face and body. Her mother says she has already contacted the school district twice requesting a safety transfer after receiving threats from the same group of kids, but no action was taken. She's now calling for accountability after the brutal incident that left her daughter traumatized and hospitalized. 11-year-old girl with epilepsy brutally beaten by group while walking her puppy. Mom says school ignored repeated safety transfer requests. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
The scary moments. A group of young people approach an 11-year-old girl as she's walking her after school. One person grabs her, throws her to the ground, and kicks her 3-month-old puppy. A person with orange hair punches the girl in the head several times until a bystander stops her car and rushes in to help. The girl's mother says watching the attack unfold on video left her shaken.
I don't know. It's no word right now. She covered her face and they hit the dog.
Neighbors recounting those horrifying moments they saw in real time.
She was like defenseless, like she was laying there, not even trying to defend herself.
The 11-year-old who has epilepsy was taken to Jacoby Hospital.
She convulsed in the floor. She get hit in her face, lips, and eye. And her body too.
This wasn't the first time her daughter was targeted. Her mother says one of the attackers hit her daughter and a friend during the first week of school.
I went 2 times to the district and I say, I feel my daughter's not safe. And they say, this takes time. And I said, what about if something happened to her?
Her daughter is traumatized, refusing to return to school.
She don't want to go outside. She's scared. She may well think somebody's following her. She's not going to trust any school again.
Blood still stains the concrete after that 11-year-old was beaten just a block away from her school. Now, her mother tells me that she plans to file charges as soon as those attackers are found.
The scary moments.
Let me say something, right? And I would appreciate all that are here for them to go and put this in the chat that Operation Hill 100 Heart is going to make me a millionaire. That's why I can be calm and I can wait for my time to come because I know it's coming. I know it's coming, right? Operation Hill 100 Hearts got built off the back of my work that I do with the New York City Department of Education. Shout out the New York City Department of Education. I have been an employee for the last 17 years. This September made 17 years. I haven't been an employee with the New York City Department of Education. I have 10 years in the school in Brownsville, Brooklyn, and I have 7 in the school that I'm in now, right? And one of my strong suits and one of my job duties and one of my greatest gifts is that I'm excellent at conflict resolution. I'm excellent at de-escalation. I'm excellent at restorative circles. You know, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something right now, right? First of all, know your motherfucking kid, right? And this way we're going to get raw and we're going to get rambunctious, okay? Know your kid. Know your kid. One thing I could give my motherfucking mother credit for, she knew me like the back of her hand, her and my father. So if somebody came to her and said, oh, you know, it was a fight and they just jumped on Khadijah and she was so quiet. My mother said Khadijah wasn't quiet. Not saying them kids should have jumped on Khadijah, but Khadijah wasn't quiet, right? So that's because my mother knew me, right? She knew I used to be a fucking instigator and a fucking troublemaker to my fucking core. That's who I was, right? Prior to the healing journey, praise God for the healing, right? That's neither here nor there. Don't judge me for my past. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the thumbs up in this video. Anywho, know your kids, right? Know your kids. Let's start there. Know your kids, right? Because when you know your children, you're able to navigate those behaviors in a direction that could be positive for them, right? Okay, let's start here. That whipping that they put on that 11-year-old, was 100% disgusting. And whoever that was punching that girl like that needs to be fucking arrested. And everybody with that person needs to be arrested. But that person needs to get the most charges because they did the most damage. But there was damage done by the other young lady as well. And we got to get to the bottom of that. We got to get to the bottom of that, because what I learned about people is they want to be the victim and the bully in the situation together, right? And am I saying that those perpetrators don't need to be arrested? They don't need to be convicted. They don't need to be, penalized for their behaviors. Of course they do. But where did that start? What is the root of that? Because a lot of times I sit down with young people and they do a lot of non-verbal shit to antagonize another young person. And then they will stand back and try to act like, well, I didn't do anything, so I don't know why this occurred. You don't know why the shit is getting beat out of you right now? So you were just walking down the street with your dog and they just ran down on you because you exist with a dog? No. There were some steps that were taken prior to the dog and the walk and the shit beating out of that we need to address. I'm going to tell you why we need to address it. Because although that happened to an 11-year-old, that brutal, imagine what could happen to a 15-year-old if the behaviors that whatever they are going on with continues. And that's for all parties involved. All parties involved. All parties involved. So we got to get to the bottom of this shit. And now it goes back to the DOE. Now it goes back to the DOE. Because that whole, as soon as your child have a fight and you go to the school and say you want a safety transfer, my schools that I've worked in, we don't do that. We don't do that. Let's bring them together and let's find out what the fuck went on to cause all of this. Let's find out what went on to cause all of this. Because what I do know is nobody's just waking up and diving on anybody. There is a series of events that take place before we get to that. Let's get to the bottom of that. Now, granted, after we get to the bottom of it, if you want your kid out this motherfucking school, I get it. If your safety is there, if their safety is your concern and you don't trust that they will be safe here, I get it. Transfer your kid all day, every day of the week and twice on Sundays. I'm not mad about that. But before we transfer your kid, let's get to the bottom of the shit. Because I'm going to tell you what, you could transfer that same motherfucking kid and next year they could get beat the fuck down in another school by another group of people that don't have nothing to do with these same people here. And you going to tell me that that's them as well? No, something is going on that we have to get to the bottom of. And what I'm realizing is, again, I'm not going to say parents don't know their kids. But whatever that whole bottom is, whatever that whole root issue is, for whatever reason, most times parents don't want to address it. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm the one doing the work. So I'm not speaking about a situation that I'm unfamiliar with. Again, let me reiterate, I have 17 motherfucking years with the DOE and transfer high schools that service some of the most challenging students in the motherfucking city. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm sitting across from parents saying, my kid just existed and nobody likes them. That's not the truth. But guess what? I'm going to let you tell me that at this school. But then when I run down the kid resume, ain't nobody like them at no school. What the fuck is going on? You want to talk about it or no? But guess what, mama? Nobody don't like you. That's why the fuck nobody don't like your kid. Nobody don't like you. It's from the roots. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about R&B Wednesdays. Nobody want to talk about that. Let's get to the root of it. Let's get to the bottom of what the fuck is going on. Because again, that could happen to a kid and they could get a safety transfer. I guarantee you, I can bet my life on it from experience. It's going to be another fight at another school and another fight at another school and some more drama in another. It doesn't stop. So my thing is, let's address the roots. Let's address the root. And most times, I regret to inform you guys, the root is the motherfucking parent. So I know that nobody wants to discuss that. I know that that's not up for discussion, but when y'all get ready, I'm the person y'all could talk to. Because what I learned also, God bless Operation Heal 100 Hearts, is that when I got down to the root of it in the schools that I worked in, the parents needed healing. Therefore, the kid needed healing. I can't give a kid what the fuck I don't have. So like I said, Operation Heal 100 Hearts was built on the back of my positions at the DOE because I realized the root of the problem. which I also realized that a lot of motherfuckers don't want to talk about. So in any event, let me go to the chat and see what's going on here. Miss Carlene said, don't charge them as juveniles, charge them as adults. Stephanie said, man, TTG said these people want to go outside. They said it's Taco Tuesday. Miss Carlene said this is the same situation happened in Chicago. The girl's mother went up to the school so many times. The school done absolutely nothing. The same girl jumped her again, and she wants to death. God damn. Parents are not parenting anymore. These young people are running wild. Say it again, Miss Carlene. TTG said Operation Hill 100 Hearts to the World. Pop it. Miss Carlene said Taco Tuesday and Tequila Tuesday. Yeah. And I'm sitting across from these people that, again, when I have to break them down, then I realize they need healing hearts. They can't service their motherfucking kids because they're not servicing themselves. But we can't have that discussion because then you become the bad guy at the school. Yeah, okay. And in the event, ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget to hit the thumbs up. Please do not forget to hit the thumbs up video because we are getting it rolling. We're getting it rolling. Who is the drama? Is it the parents? Are they the drama? I wanted to talk to you guys about one thing that I didn't see here. So I thought I had a lit at 6 something on this, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to go here. All right, let's see what we got. Am I the drama? Listen, I agree. Leave me alone. All right, let's go here. Give me 1 second, because I thought I had it at my little lit at 6. But I guess I didn't. Yeah, you know, are they the drama? Are they the drama? But, you know, like I said, we can't have those discussions because then you don't understand and life ain't fair. Man, fuck all that. But, again, I stay quiet and I move around how I need to move because God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. So let's get into some things. New York City Mayor Eric Adams ends his re-election bid. Hey, Uncle Eric. New York City... Wait, let me make sure this is the right article. Hold on, y'all, because I might be doing it. Okay, September 28, 2025. All right, boom. New York City Mayor Eric Adams prepares to testify during a House Oversight and Government Reform Committee hearing on sanctuary cities policies at the U.S. Capitol on March 5th. No, that's an old picture. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is ending his re-election bid, a move long sought by rivals of Democratic nominee Zoran Mamdani, who have wanted to consolidate the opposition against him. Adams announced his decision Sunday in a video posted to X, saying, "Despite all we've achieved, I cannot continue my re-election campaign. The constant media speculation about my future and the campaign finance board's decision to withhold millions of dollars have undermined my ability to raise the funds needed for a serious campaign." Eric. Anywho, this campaign was for the underserved, the marginalized, the abandoned, and betrayed by the government. Adams says, "Since then, it has been my honor to be your mayor. I'm proud to say that we took that victory 4 years ago and turned it into action, making this city better for those who have been failed by the government." Adams' decision to lead the race adds another twist to mayoral primary unlike any other in recent memory. Mamdani, a Democratic socialist, notched a stunning win in June's Democratic primary over former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who is now mounting an independent campaign. Cuomo allies have long pushed Adams to withdraw to give Cuomo a better chance against Mamdani in November. President Donald Trump, a native New Yorker who also suggested the field should be narrow, and one of his top aides, Steve Witkoff, met with Adams to discuss potential jobs in the Trump administration. Given Adams' own unpopularity, it's not clear how many votes the mayor's withdrawal might throw to Cuomo. Adams has been running fourth in most public polls behind Mamdani, Cuomo, and Republican nominee Curtis Silva. And Trump's intervention into his hometown's politics has helped Mamdani to given the president's unpopularity in deeply Democratic New York. Trump has also suggested that Silva should drop out of the race, although Silva has repeatedly said he has no plans to do so. The Cuomo campaign is hoping that Adams' decision will free up some of Black votes. One advisor said the campaign believes that even a small percentage could open up the race. Cuomo applauded Adams' decision to drop out of the race on Sunday. Of course you did, motherfucker. Saying he believes Adams is sincere in putting the well-being of New York City ahead of personal ambition. We face destructive extremist forces that would devastate our city through incompetence or ignorance, but it is not too late to stop them. I'm not reading all that. I'm going to drop the I'm gonna drop it in the chat. I want to say something about something you said, Mayor Adams, that I want to. It says, Mayor Adams, you said that, Mayor Adams. Okay, wait, let me go to the chat. Let me start there before I even comment on your motherfucking ass. Let me go to the chat, right? Miss Colleen. Oh, sorry, I gotta go down. It said. Stephanie said, girl, he wasn't going to win anyway. Miss Carly said, bye, Felicia. CCG said, he ain't do shit but pop up at every cookout. Miss Carly said, and go around to all the churches trying to get the pastors and members to vote for him. And Stephanie agreed with CCG. And then Stephanie said, Cuomo's not going to win either. Hey, Ariel, come here, come here, come here. Come here. When you went on over the drink champs, you was at the all white affair with me, you was at the barber shops, you was telling the cops to go, what the fuck was you doing, seriously, tell me, what was you doing? What was you doing other than glorify getting your nuts licked from being that nigga that's running the city? Which you wasn't even really running the city. And I like you, I like you. But cut the fuck shit. How could you win? Go on and where the sick and shut-in list at? We putting our uncle on the sick and shut-in list. Uncle, you ran a very Brownsville. You ran a very Brownsville campaign, and it showed up in your mayoral duties. And I'm sorry, it was ghetto. It was ghetto, everything you was doing was ghetto. You was on fuckboy time, and I love you. I like you, I remember you spoke at my graduation like 3-4 years in a row. I believe you believe, but I believe you didn't do, And see, that's the motherfucking problem. We like to talk. I like to talk. We all talk. Where my girl Steph, where you at? You in the chat talking. It's a lot of talking. We need a lot of doing. And every time they held your feet to the fire, you couldn't explain why the fuck you wasn't doing all the shit that you were talking about. So, we love you, but you gotta roll. Cuomo, your raggedy ass do too. So in any event, how many minutes? Oh, we got 18 more minutes. We got to talk about the real drama, y'all. We got to talk about the real motherfucking drama. And y'all know the real drama. Y'all know how this shit run, how the ting swing. So we going to get into the real. Hold on, Hollywood. Relax yourself. Let your conscience be free. We not rolling with the thugs from the ROC. Calm down. We got the real drama, y'all. We got the real drama. So let's get into it. Let's get the fuck. Oh, look how Stephanie put her middle finger up. Y'all ain't shit. Let's get into the real drama. Let's get into the real drama. Now, Miss Colleen said maybe now he could take care of that rat problem at the house he owns on Lafayette. Stephanie said absolutely. Cute. Truth is I'm dying. Options off you. I'm trying to pray. Eric, you are through. Truth is undone. And options of you. Eric, it's time up. And you are through. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have just joined, please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up. Do not forget to send me a super chat. Trick on me. I like to be tricked on. Okay, let's get into what's the real drama. Ciao. Let's get into what the real drama is, because I got somebody they ready to give a breakdown, and I want to hear the breakdown of the real drama. So let's get into some motherfucking things. It says Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are going at it right now. Let's see what this young brother had to say about the beef. Truth is I'm not. But let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Minaj and Cardi B are straight up talking shit about each other on the TL. This has to be one of the messiest beefs I've seen in a while. Well, it really all started when Nicki posted this picture of an eagle. Nicki keeps deleting her tweets, but I think I have most of the screenshots. And people were comparing an eagle and a crow in the comment section. Someone said the crow jumps on the eagle's back, pecking at its neck to provoke a reaction, while most animals would fight back, the eagle does not. People were saying that eagles were more superior than crows, and I'm like, okay, why? If you go to Cardi B's recent album, guess what's on the cover? Crows. I think Cardi realized this was about her. She said, "You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet." Then Nicki says to every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're writing. You join the game as a willing participant. Don't try to back out now. Then Cardi says, nothing more annoying than a board. Then Nicki says, ABCDEFG, rap like Barney, still ugly. Then Cardi B says, Coke and Barbie. I had to fact check if this was real, but Nicki really posted like an AI version of Barbie and Cardi B together. And then Cardi tweeted this man in a pink wig. Then Nicki says, ABCDEFG, surgery to look like me, tell the rat and tell Jay-Z, Rico fraud and perjury. And then she says, there's no way I can make this brand friendly. ABCDEFG, pregnant, play with this. See, oh my God. Cardi says, ABCDEFG, your man have to snatch, tastes like honeycomb, your bro be touching 12. Oh my God. Oh my God. Then Cardi B says, the power I have to make these, come out of rehab every time, go to your fucking room. Then Nicki says, dog and pregnant with the fourth baby, Barney, HPV, allegedly. She also said, falling off the charts with a big belly, running trains barefoot, still smelly, still you could not outsell me. Cardi then says, why do you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag you think it is. You've been in the game for like 16 years. You don't need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake, those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you be doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What the is you comparing yourself to me for? She said, all right, now this is the third time talking about my pregnancy, like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all the perks, scrambling your eggs, not allegedly, Lord, protect my babies. And that's the end of it for now, but I feel like we're still gonna get more tweets. Cardi B's more sense to me, but I still got love for both of them. Nicki Minaj.
Let's cue the music. Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray. Nicki, how old are you? Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray. Nicki, the fuck this got to do with you? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's just pretend, right, that Cardi was sending for Nicki 5 billion times, right? Let's just pretend that she was on the album, right? Which, Nicki, I'm sorry. I'm not, listen, I'm not really, to be honest, right? I'm in the fucking Beehive. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm not a Barb. I'm not Barty Gang. I don't particularly like either one more than the other, but I do like their music, both of them, right? But Nicki, you and I are the same age. You born the same year. It's just that you born at the end of the year. I'm born at the beginning of the year, right? Nicki, truth is we're tired. Why? Miss Colleen said, I like Nicki, but she is giving jealous now. Nicki, you had your turn. Cardi is that girl right now. Olinda said, Nicki is hating big time. Stop it. And Miss Colleen said, I love the Cardi album. I do too. And Nicki, really and truly, the reason why I think I'm a little bit more low-key irritated and I'm taking it personal because we the same age, and it's like, let these young bitches live, bro. Let them live. If she want to beef with JT and B and them, what the fuck is you inserting yourself in that? Stop. Truth is, I'm tired. We all are, Nikki. I'm sorry, Nikki. It's no reason for me to even go off on you, baby. Just come get your Healing Heart session. Come, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Nikki, come get your Healing Heart session. I'm begging you, because these antics that you choose to go on publicly at this point, and I'm telling you as your motherfucking peer, because we're the same age, it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing to watch you compete with these people that is 10 plus years your junior. Move up, bitch. Move around. What's up? Go have conversation with the people in our age. Like, what is your deal, bro? Move up and move around. And it's sad to watch. It breaks my heart because it's almost, it is definitely coming across very bullyish. When old bitches bother you, you feel like you're being bullied. That's how it's beginning to feel. Leave this girl alone. Truth is, I'm tired. And Stephanie repeated it. Options are few. Miss Colleen said the interview Little Kim gave 10 years ago about Nicki is true. Nicki wants to be the queen female of rap. Okay, girl, be it for your generation. We got it. Okay, you did it. Okay. But other people can come behind you and do it. Leave these kids alone. This shit is so embarrassing, bro. Like, you don't feel embarrassed. It's almost like you work in a daycare and you fucking arguing with the toddlers. Truth is, we're tired. I don't want to engage no young bitches. Keep it, move up and move around. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What energy could I give you? We don't speak the same language. We don't have the same mentality. What I put down, you can't pick up. Move up and move around, bro. Like, what's up? Like, oh my God. Like, please, y'all, please. Miss Colleen, Stephanie said Cocaine Barbie is hilarious. Miss Colleen said, I don't like drama. However, I hope Cardi tears her ass up. And Stephanie said, she's not a girl's girl. She's not. She's miserable and she needs Healing Hearts. And I want y'all to flood the comments with that. Flood the comments on she needs Healing Hearts because this is too much. You can't even get along with your younger sister. That's how much you don't fuck with bitches, Nikki. It's you. Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few. Come on, Nikki. We're not saying you're not talented. We're not saying you don't got it. We just saying, why are you sparring with these young bitches? It's enough. Move around, move up. I don't want to hear Big Daddy Kane sparring with A Boogie. Move around, move up, bro. Go ahead, go over there and do that shit. Talk to Dougie Fresh. Don't come for me. Here, TTG, rap is competitive. I'm Team Nikki. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's hating on the highest level. I'm done. I'm tired, Nikki. I'm tired. And I'm really embarrassed because you're my age. And I'm going to tell you, like I would tell any other grown-up my age, move around and move up. Move around and move up. TTG, you think the young should battle with the old? That's what you think? You think that's cool? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. These old bitches, I ain't got no energy for no young hoes. Move around and move up. Move around. Yeah, go talk to Dougie Fresh. Move around and move up. We listen, we don't speak the same language. You don't pick up what I'm putting down. Move around and move up. Absolutely not. I refuse. Truth is word high. And options are few. We're trying to pray. So TTG said they did it to Uncle L. The Big Ellie? Yeah, no, but see, the difference with Big Ellie is the young boy came for Big Ellie. Nikki comes for these young girls. It ain't them coming for her. They trying to respect the queen. She comes for them because she feels threatened. Why you feel threatened by people 10 plus years your junior? Why are you even thinking about them? Move around, move up. They shouldn't even be on your radar. That's just like old niggas going up to the high schools to pick up young girls. That shit is corny. Absolutely not. Truth is we're tired. Options are few. No, but Miss Carly, I'm gonna have to come out swinging for JT. Carly did eat her up, but JT can rap, so she can come back. I want to see the comeback, but I'd rather see them spar. They more in the same age bracket. We beefing about the same thing, Rick Owens and shit. You know, Nikki, move up and move around. Go fucking argue with Trina. Go find Eve. Leave these people alone. Truth is, I'm not. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget this thumbs up on this video. Do not forget the thumbs up on this video. In any event, I'm not Body Gang. I'm not a Barb. I'm from the high. So I'm with Beyonce. I ain't got a dog in the fight. But I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Miss Colleen says she can rap. However, battle rapping is different. Ooh, shots fired. TTG said the old rappers came for young LL. They call him Big Ellie. Okay, got it. In any event, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up when this video tonight was definitely lit. It was lit at 6. I miss my girl Tifa, my nosy ass neighbor. She wasn't in the building tonight. But I love to see all my people come back. We got shows. Ladies and gentlemen, we have shows. Miss Colleen just put me onto a show. I'm going to watch. You guys check that out. I'll let you know in my next video. Tune into my show reviews, and Dear DJ will be back. And I got some Nunu for y'all. Y'all gonna be tripping off the Nunu. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the thumbs up on this video. Please do not forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you guys for tuning in. I love all your feedback. I love all the hot topics lit at 6 every month for Tuesday. Let's see when you guys will hear from me again. You'll hear from me again this weekend when we talk about. I am Miss Carly. I'm going to watch the show. I'm going to watch the show. As a matter of fact, I'm going to watch it tomorrow night. I'm going to watch it tomorrow night so I can discuss it this weekend because I'm also going to be doing my show reviews. You guys tune into Deb's House. You guys tune into Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. Let's get into all these shows so we can discuss the reviews and pop our shit. I love you guys. Operation Hill 100 Hearts to the World. From my mouth to God's ears is going to make me a millionaire. And I'm taking y'all all the fuck with me. I love you guys so much. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and please enjoy your evening. Mwah.